Welcome back to another clay video. Today we are going to create all of the Pokemon gym badges from the Unova region. Here's a quick recap of the last video. We made the Sinnoh region badges. So this is the same pack of gold clay I've had in any of my videos. I've had it for probably about 5 years, and I find it to be very dark and more of a bronze color, but if you mix together some yellow with it, it turns into a nice bright gold. Now if you don't know, gold clay covers your hands in a bunch of glitter and sparkles, and if you touch any other clay with it, it just ruins it. So because of that fact, I'm going to be creating the basic shape of all of the badges, the bottom layer, and then after that I can wash my hands and start working on the top layers. In the typical badge videos, I make 8 badges, but for Black and White and Black and White 2, they have most of the same badges, but there's only 2 that are different. So in total we have 10 different badges, and instead of recreating them twice, which doesn't make any sense, I decided to just throw them all together and make 10 in a video. Although I am having fun creating these, I think the next video is going to be Cuphead, and we're gonna have to come back to the badges. There's a few bosses I've been really itching to make from Cuphead, and I think you're really going to enjoy those videos. Most of these badges don't really have too much of a crazy shape, but a few of them like this are very spiky and just take a little bit of time to cut out. After this, we only have one more badge to create, and then we can work on the upper layers. This one really reminds me of those cactuses from Mario. First off, we have the Trio badge, which has these 3 different diamonds representing grass, fire, and water. Next, we will move on to the basic badge, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is very basic. A little bit more complicated here, we have the insect badge. It's kind of a few different little heart shapes in a way. It definitely took me a few tries to get these to be the right size. Let's get those into place on top of the insect badge. Each video has that super easy badge to create, and I think in this one it's the bolt badge. Next, we need 3 different colors of brown to create the Quake badge. These sort of just layer up as we go up, and then they reverse and go from light to dark. The Jet badge is kinda hard to create. It's sort of like a feather shape. But it's pretty hard to create this blue to be the same size as the gold, so I had to kind of trim up the gold to match it better. Here is the Freeze badge, which I think looks pretty much nothing like ice, and looks a lot more like it would be wind or air or something of that type. Now we have that Mario cactus I was talking about, which is the Toxic badge. Let's take a little bit of white to cover up these little side parts. Taking a few different shades of blue, we can make this nice little gradient leading up to the top where we have a spike. Let's get those all into place, and there's something weird about the next badge. This is called the Legend badge, but there's nothing weird about the badge itself, but who gives it to you? Look at this guy, what is even on his face? I want to say it's a beard, but not quite sure. So now we are ready to get baked. After baking, let's take a new display case for our Unova region badges, and let's get them all lined up in order. Now we are ready to go show off our badges, so here it is, the Unova region badges from Pokemon. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Again, you know, it's kind of a short video, but there's only so much I can do with these badges, but next week I think you'll see a much longer video and something much more cup related. thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.